There you go.
My mom drops the bomb on me that my dad, who raised me, loved me, may possibly not be my biological father. And I was 19 when that happened. She tells me she knows who my biological father is, and that she's been in contact with him, and that he's not exactly the nicest man in the world, but she wanted me to make my own decision. So I reached out to him. Probably the worst fucking mistake of my life. I remember the first night meeting him, he was very open about everything. And one comment he did make was tell me how big his penis was, which I thought was really fucking weird. I was a little weirded out about that. At this point in time, I'm in my full, sexuality. I started abusing drugs. He took advantage of me. I can't even believe I'm, admitting this right now, but it's just part of my story. It's
Yes.
And I remember just being, in and out of consciousness, and he was touching me, but I was so fucked up on drugs, I didn't know.
Sorry.
I remember, crying hysterically in a corner, asking him not to touch me, and he'd do it anyway. I was really suicidal after that, and I wanted out. I wanted out of this world. I was so disgusted with I couldn't look at myself. I was so disgusted with myself. Let me just breathe for a second.
Take your time.
It wasn't your fault. It wasn't my fault.
No.
No matter how old I was, I was still young-minded, and he just
And he knew it.
fucked with me so bad.
And he mind fucked you.
And I still to this day have not been able to forgive him. I want to forgive myself, but I can't. I'm not there yet.
It's okay.
Fuck you.
It's okay. Trust me, I'm proud of you. You're a hero in my eyes. I'm not sure I could have lived through what you did. I want you to also understand is that was yesterday, and I know you know it, but not under ayahuasca. And right now your subconscious is wide open, and that's why we're doing what we're doing.
So what are we doing?
Well, what we would like to do is we've created this arena of introspection. It has some TVs and mirrors, and it's also going to show yourself from a different perspective. We're going to use the colored light therapy to work right with your subconscious, and I feel you're strong enough to do this. She comes from this cauldron of shit, this shit soup. But this is where we got to go in and kind of change the neural pathway to get around these roadblocks that she hasn't been able to overcome on her own. Also, what's going to be happening, Teri and I will be using conversational hypnotic techniques to really seed her mind with things that will help her with the challenges of the days to come.
I want to know, when you look at yourself, what do you see?
Honestly, I try not to stare at myself too much in the mirror.
Okay, can I ask you why you don't want to look at yourself in the mirror?
Probably because of all the shit that I've dealt with, and especially with that situation with my biological father. His DNA is running through me. We do look similar, and I don't like to look at that sometimes.
You're a beautiful woman. You're an intelligent woman. You are kind and loving. Do any of those match your dad?
No.
And let me tell you what you ain't. You're not a slut. You're not a piece of shit. You're not a pile of trash to be used and thrown away. And you are not the first person to fall prey to a predator using everything within his means, including his genetic makeup, to get what his instinct desired. And you're not a victim. Not today. and not tomorrow. Mother Aya doesn't come to victims.
Oh, she comes to warriors.
The warriors, exactly.
I will hear his voice for the rest of my life. You are not a slut. You are not. You are not. You are not. And I will tell you right now, for him to step in and say, you are beautiful, you are loved, you are vindicated, you are free. I literally felt the chains just break on my soul.